Hopkins, and welcome back to another episode of Spin Weekly. This is a very special wrap-up edition for 2016. If you're new here, this is not our normal type of content. I recommend watching our Holiday 2016 playlist to get a feel of what we normally do. However, if you are a longtime viewer, this episode is specifically for you. In 2016, we did a lot of amazing things together, particularly community-wise. We grew our community at a very rapid pace. You guys went from just a few of you to a ton of views. For example, the Hanukkah series that we just completed got over 81,000 minutes of views. That's incredible. You guys have been commenting and liking and dialoguing, and it's been an amazing journey to get to know all of you. In addition to really beginning to engage with Spin Weekly, you guys have supported me financially in the most incredible ways. I was able to pay out of pocket for maternity care and the birth of my child at my house, which is something that I wouldn't have been able to afford without you guys supporting me. And when you support us financially, you really support a whole group of people, because our money goes back to primarily local and organic and handmade sources. We take a lot of care to use the money that we earn in a really ethical way, because I feel like this handmade community is an ecosystem that we need to keep feeding. Big, massive thanks for that. Because you guys were here and engaging with Spin Weekly, I was able to share with you incredible makers from all over the world. We had people from Wales and Canada and America, and in 2017 I hope to expand that even further, especially because I know a lot of you are not from America and would love to experience fiber and makers from your own communities. So in 2016 we have advanced vastly, technologically speaking. I don't know if you have noticed, but at the beginning of this year I was recording videos all by myself with a lower quality camera, too scared to talk on camera, making just, sped up demo videos without any other information because I was too nervous to talk to you. My wonderful husband actually is the one who finally convinced me to begin to speak on camera. He's also really coordinated the effort of increasing the quality of these videos. If it wasn't for him, we'd still be too nervous to talk on camera using an old camera without our beautiful new mic, which is right here, and our new camera, and the new setup, and all the exciting new things like a new intro. I'm really excited to present you a much more visually appealing 2017. So thank you to my wonderful technologically savvy husband. Before we move on to our intentions for 2017, I would like to ask for your opinion. I have a survey, which there are links down below, and it's super quick. I can see the average time it takes for people to complete it is under 5 minutes. I really want to know what you liked and what you disliked and what you'd like to see in 2017, so I can make content that will be as delightful as possible for you and really meet your needs. If you take away anything from this video, it's fill out the survey. Many of you have already filled out the survey because I have posted it in a few places, and I have a good feeling of what you guys want because I'm seeing consistent thoughts across the board, but my intentions that you are about to hear for 2017 will continue to be molded and shaped by those responses. So, as always, Spin Weekly is here specifically to delight and inspire you in all of your creative endeavors. It's not just me talking at the camera like a dork. Well, sometimes it's like me talking at the camera like a dork. But I do take your thoughts into account. The biggest point of change in 2017 is going to be I'm stepping away from producing physical products like my books or fiber, because that doesn't really work for my family life right now. The community that I have here with you guys that we have created together is vastly more enlivening, and it makes me so much more excited to do my job, and I feel like I am presenting my abilities and skills in a more valuable way here on Spin Weekly, whereas I felt like there was a disconnect when I was just writing books. Spin Weekly is now my full-time focus in 2017. my books aren't going anywhere, but I need another form of support. And that form of support is Patreon. Based on the survey, a lot of you said that you would really enjoy supporting me on Patreon, and a lot of you don't know what Patreon is. So I've tried to explain what Patreon is several times through several failed videos. So instead of listening to me talk about what it is, I have left links to professionals who can tell you what Patreon is in a much more concise and eloquent way than I can. I will make a video in the future to talk about the perks and things that I personally would be offering with Patreon. But Patreon is used by tons of creators across the board in all different industries, specifically YouTubers. It is a good, solid model, and I do recommend you check out those videos explaining it further in the description box below. In addition to Patreon, I really want to grow our community here. I'd like to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2017, and we are at 2,500 roughly now, so that's a big jump. But I know from reading my analytics that 50% of you are not subscribed. When you hit subscribe, you're not just subscribing to not miss any videos, you're also letting other people know that the Spin Weekly community is strong and engaged and vibrant, and we want to be collaborated with. But aside from interacting with interesting new makers, you guys are our community and our family, and I read all of your comments and am directly inspired by each of you. And I can't wait to see the Spin Weekly family grow and thrive. And lastly, my husband would maybe like to say something.
Hi guys, I normally don't show my face. I'm always behind the camera or behind the scenes and stuff like that, but it really does help, and I'm very thankful for everything that you guys done for us. And the bigger the community, the bigger the family I love. You have done so much for my wife, and doing so much for my wife, which means you've done so much for me and my family. And I'm very thankful for that. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to catch my baby in the pool and bring her out of the water during the birth. Without you guys, that wouldn't have been possible. So not only do we want to build the subscribers for my wife and this family, not just because we want more numbers, it's more of the fact that I love family and I love a community, and the bigger our community get, the more love and more inspiration we can get from you guys. So our goal of 2017 of bringing in 10,000 subscribers would be phenomenal for us, and I'm excited, and I love being behind the scenes, and I love that I'm getting more interactive with this and everything else. So I just wanted to say thank you.
So if you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button or subscribe to let me know that you are a family member of Spin Weekly. And if you have any thoughts or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Though I do recommend leaving them in the survey, because that is the fastest way for me to see them and implement that in 2017. So I can't wait to see what the new year holds, and I will see you next time.